Hi everyone, I thought we would do a little bit of cooking together today. Not actually going to use the stove or the grill, but we're going to make a little something out of the Fix8 cookbook. So here I'm giving you a recipe out of that without me even having to buy the book. This is called Asian vinaigrette. I'm not a huge fan of salads or salad dressing, but it's a good way to get in a lot of your vegetables. And so I'm trying this dressing for the first time because I think it's one my dad is really going to like. And I'm trying to get him to stick to this program. So we're going to do the Asian vinaigrette. I've already put 1/3 of a cup of soy sauce in here because soy sauce is a little bit awkward. So I figured I'd do that before we started. I'm going to do, a teaspoon, not a tablespoon, a teaspoon of raw honey. I'll just give a little bit of sweetness that we need. Okay, we're going to do 1/3 of a cup of rice vinegar. I thought that was going to be hard to find. I went looking for it at the grocery store today because I've never used rice vinegar before, but it's right there with your regular old apple cider vinegar and distilled white vinegar. So here we go. We're adding our white vinegar or our rice vinegar to our soy sauce and our honey. 1/3 of a cup is what we need. So we've got 1/3 a cup of reduced sodium soy sauce, 1/3 a cup of rice vinegar. We did our teaspoon of raw honey, and get as much of that good sweetness off there as we can, and stick it in the sink. Now this might be something that you don't have on hand. I have it for a few Chinese recipes that I do. This is toasted sesame seed oil, and we need 5 tablespoons of this. Okay, so bear with me while I count. Got 1, 2, 3, oh, it smells really good, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's our toasted sesame seed oil, 5 tablespoons of that. I'll re-say the whole recipe at the end, in case you're not writing it down as I go along. Now, of course, she says to use fresh ginger. I just happen to have a lot of grated dry ginger on hand, so we're just going to use that for now. But it'll probably be better if you were to use fresh ginger, if that's something that you keep around. So we're just going to do a little bit of ginger here to give it that nice Asian flavor. And then whisk it all together. So pretty simple. And this is something you can have an entire orange container of it. Most of us, even if you're in the very top category of where you get a lot of containers of food a day, most of us still only get 1 orange container. Now, I believe the reason that they give us 2 is so that you can use half of the orange container for dressing if you want, and then half of another orange container for something like peanuts, and still be able to carry it along with you during the day. So you don't have to mix your dry and your wet things. So here we go. I've got this to put in a salad dressing container. Give it a little taste. It's good. I think I might do, excuse me, maybe a little more soy sauce than she calls for. But there is a 21-day fix approved dressing for you if you're a dressing person. Just make sure you only use 1 orange container of it a day. You could even spread it across 2 salads if you wanted to. The other thing is you could use it for a marinade if you wanted to do that, and then you probably wouldn't even be using your entire container's worth in a day. So, it's here. I'll read you the recipe again. 1/3 cup rice vinegar, 1/3 cup reduced sodium soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of raw honey, 2 teaspoons freshly grated ginger, and 5 tablespoons of toasted sesame oil. And there you go, that's a 21-day fix approved dressing. You probably know that the stuff that you get in stores are full of sugar. So that is why it's important to be careful about what you're doing with dressings. Okay, if you're interested, there are a whole bunch of great recipes in the Fix8 cookbook. Might even be a prize at the end, who knows? So, I hope you enjoy that. Oh, I stuck behind me another little recipe, which might be a little hard for you to see. I'm going to take a picture of it and put it in the comments of this video. That is a grilled shrimp marinade that Torrin and I really like to use. It's just 2 tablespoons of olive oil, tablespoon of lemon juice, a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 tablespoon chili powder, and 1.5 pounds of shrimp. Just mix it up and grill those up, and it's delicious. Now, we don't happen to keep cayenne on hand, so we've used sriracha. See if you happen to have sriracha around. That's what we've done, and it tastes really good. So, just some ideas for you. If you're looking for more ideas of anything in particular, write in and ask for what you'd like, and I will find some recipes for you that are 21-day fixed approved. I might even be able to tell you exactly how many containers and which containers they work for if you're having any trouble fitting your diet into the container program. So, good luck, and I hope you enjoy the dressing.